Hi guys, we're making videos about Plasma. So if you type YouTube and then my name, Eric Dubois, oops, I amend that one, then you have a channel. And one of the last channels, well, videos in the channel is that I have made a video about Plasma, Arco Plasma. I've made a video about ALCI, which is this one. There is a Plasma for Ubuntu, right? KDE Neon is based on Ubuntu. And here's another one, the same thing, auto theme rising on Ubuntu and on Arco Plasma. Yeah, Arco Plasma it was. And this video is about another one. Point is, doesn't really matter, right? Plasma is Plasma wherever you go, if it's Ubuntu, ArcoLinux or anywhere. And this is then ALCI Plasma. So basically it is Plasma or Plasma Meta, two GRUB packages that you decide to install or not. So this is another way of setting up Plasma. That's the topic of the video. Erase, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. This is the default color marks, not complicated, easy, offline, always works, ding and dang and done, right? The difference here, let's him do the work, right? So this is the hardened ALCI, there are different choices. And if you go to the internet and you type in alci.online, you see the choices. You see what difference there is. Hardened means, of course, that we use a different kernel. So the Zen kernel, the hardened kernel, the Xamarin kernel, stuff like that. But also different choices, Plasma here, XFCE there, and so on. And you can have a look at the choices you want. You can download it immediately. I'm at this point in time uploading all the ISOs we've built. Et voila, right? Another way of getting ArcoLinux and Plasma on there. And if you want to know more, you git clone these things. They're all on GitHub, everything is shared online. So if you want to learn more in detail what's in the hardened, you take this one, for example, and take one of the others. Why? Because it's easy to just compare, to have these two and then melt it. And then you decide what you know what is different, right? The hardened here, KDE settings here, meaning here we have a personalized DWM version. Here we have Plasma, right? By the way, this is Plasma Wayland. This would be Plasma X11. So if you have issues, and that's the thing you should change, and then build the ISO, okay? Just information, that's all that we do on ArcoLinux, sharing lots of information. Got Nemesis, blah, blah, blah. So have a look at all the changes. If we want to see the switches, right? It's just the Linux kernel, hardened, not Linux kernel. And so it goes on and on and on. I think what matters most is this. What do we put on the ISO? Since it's a different kernel, we need to use the DKMS one, not the regular one, which is the Linux kernel. And so the Linux kernel is out. And this is how you compare quickly, visually. So yes, we do use Network Manager here. Yes, we have Xorg and NeoFetch as well. So maybe it's time to switch NeoFetch into with FastFetch or something. Doesn't matter, I mean, it still works. And then base developers here, NeoFetch is again here. And then Linux hardened, Plasma Meta. So that's the word we use to install a complete desktop. Dolphin then, console, Yakuaki, spectacle, and this is the backend of Discover. And that's it. Yeah, a nice GRUB theme as well. So those are the things that make up ALCI hardened. Those are the things that matter. So in the meantime, nope, not done yet. Then we pause the video. Simple as that. We are at 241. There is another video out there already for ALCI that I've made. ALCI, another way to install ArcoLinux, adding get chat WM, the same way here. Also another one. This is the ALCI ISO. That's the ALCI pure ISO. The one we're using is now ALCI hardened ISO. It's all about choices basically and publicity. And then you have yourself an ISO. The way you like it, that's the point. Build it yourself, right? Make your own decisions. In ArcoLinux, it's possible to get rid of a few Lego blocks, change them with other Lego blocks, and basically go forward and boot up with the thing you want, right? So this is a nice GRUB that we've made years ago. We've made a 20-ish videos, 20 new themes, GRUB themes. Once you're hooked, right? And once you get it, it's just a wallpaper and some settings. So yes, I think this one is going to boot in Wayland. So depending on the hardware, you either get or do not get support. So make sure that you have a look at the logout. So if we log out and do not auto login, maybe if you have issues, so you end up here. And then if you have the choice, right, you can say, okay, I like to log in with something else. That's not my password, that is. Do I need to click here? No. Or don't tell me Wayland is not installed. It's a different theme. So let's do that again. Log out. Log out. Here he is. So we were indeed, we were logged in with Plasma Wayland. So it works, right? It works on VirtualBox Plasma Wayland. Not Hyperlink, not Wayfire. Don't do that. But this actually works. But not every application out there from the AR will work on Wayland. There will be issues and probably will take years to come till all packages that are critical, let's say, will work effectively, efficiently, basically will work on Wayland. And yeah, we'll have to wait for that. All right, so this is another Plasma, the same thing that we have on Ubuntu, the same thing that we can have on Arco Plasma. It doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. It's just Plasma and it's all Linux. And you set it straight the way you like it. And Control-T is there. Update, of course, will not be there. But you make your own aliases in Bash or C or ZSH or fish or. 2 lines, that's it. 2 lines and 1 thing to update. That's it. Want ArcoLinux repos? You'll have to add them. All right. Cheers.